Here's Johnny Gray and Daniel Wilkerson, Tim Wilkerson's son. And this is our E3 spark plug upset alert as well.
And you look at the top 10 in points, Johnny Gray, he's 3 rounds out, so he really needs to get around Daniel Wilkerson. But I picked Daniel to upset him. That's because he went 4:09 lap time in qualifying, made a very good run. But I'll tell you what, he's in that left-hand lane. His dad was just ahead of him, spun the tires to the hit of the throttle. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of setup they have on Daniel's car. Johnny Gray, he's been running consistent since getting that win at Brainerd. But right now, he's got to worry about getting around this kid.
He ran a 4:09 in qualifying, Daniel did. That's the career best, but very early in the career.
Well, Mike, I just tried to talk with Mike Neff, the point leader, the man who's going to secure the #1 spot heading into the countdown to the championship, which starts at the next race, about the left lane. Keep in mind, John Force Racing has Lanny McGlizzy, the track specialist, and he said it's nothing that even Lanny couldn't put his finger on. Perhaps there's a couple of extra bumps. Perhaps the circumstances dictate teams have to leave really, really hard, but there's nothing real, factual about why those cars are having problems in the left lane right off the starting line.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of them in qualifying, though. It's if they were going to spin the tires to the hit of the throttle, it was mostly in that left-hand lane. It was mostly in the funny car category. Oh, look at that. There's an upset.
And it means it's over in the battle for the 10th place in funny car. Danny Wilkerson has the win. Johnny Gray loses, and Johnny Gray is out, and Bob Tasca is now locked into 10th place.
Well, let's watch Johnny Gray. We saw the parachutes deploy. I don't know if it backfired before that, or the chutes just actually maybe just shook out of the race car, but he had the advantage off of the starting line, hit the throttle, had a good 60-foot 924, but look, that parachute, as soon as he hit the throttle, I think that was just a mechanical malfunction there, that when he hit the throttle, it just shook the back pack, pulled the wire out, allowed that chute deploy because there's no backfire there, and the chutes blossomed right at that point. That's a tough break.
And so with that, one of the stories of the weekend settled, but another one begins because Danny Wilkerson is going on to second round at the biggest race of the year. Dave Reef has Bob Tasca.
Well, Bob, can you breathe a little bit easier now and focus on a U.S. Nationals win?
Well, no question. That team, Johnny Gray team out there, more than capable of winning this race. And, on any given Sunday, any one of these cars can do it. So we're going to focus on going 4 rounds.
But it's over, man. You're in the countdown. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. He's trying to focus on the task at hand. Apparently wasn't listening to the NHRA radio.
Because he was too focused.
That is head in the game.